Emma Collins stood still after closing the door behind her. The apartment looked the same, but everything felt different. The walls were quiet. Too quiet. This was her first real day after the divorce. No arguments. No explanations. No one telling her what she should be. People always said a divorced woman breaks from the inside, but Emma didn't feel broken. She felt awake, painfully awake. She looked at herself in the mirror. Tired eyes, pale skin, but there was something new there. Something sharp. 5 years of marriage had ended with signatures and silence. She had walked out with one suitcase and a dignity no one noticed. That night she slept on the floor. The bed felt like a memory that didn't belong to her anymore. At 2:17 a.m., her phone vibrated. Unknown number. Freedom always comes with a price. Her heart skipped. Was it a joke? A mistake? She didn't reply. The next morning, Emma went job hunting. Every interview ended the same way. Do you live alone? The question sounded polite, but the judgment was loud. When she returned home, something waited for her. An envelope under the door. No name, no address. Inside was an old photograph. Emma froze. It was a picture of her, taken years ago before her marriage. A photo she had never shared with anyone. Her hands trembled. Only one person in the world could have had this, but that person was supposed to be gone from her life. Her phone buzzed again. This is just the beginning. Emma sat down slowly, her mind racing. Someone was watching her. And whoever it was, they knew her better than she knew herself. Emma didn't go to the police. An unknown number. A photograph. A divorced woman's fear. She knew how that would sound. Instead, she made a decision. She would not be weak. Emma started working online. Freelancing, learning, surviving. Days blurred into nights. Loneliness became her teacher. But as she grew stronger, the presence around her grew closer. Silent calls. A figure standing across the street. Footsteps behind her that disappeared when she turned around. One night, another message arrived. You should have stayed where you belonged. This time, Emma replied, I belong to myself. 10 minutes later, there was a knock on the door. Her heart pounded as she opened it. No one, just a key on the floor. An old key. Her apartment key. The one she had lost years ago. Emma's breath grew shallow. This wasn't random. This wasn't coincidence. This was someone from her past. But not the past she remembered. That night, Emma searched old emails, old documents, old memories. Something didn't add up. Her divorce wasn't the start of this nightmare. It was the trigger. Someone had been waiting for her to be alone. Waiting for her to be unprotected. And Emma realized something terrifying. Her freedom had made her visible. Emma hadn't visited her mother in years. When her mother saw her, she whispered only one sentence. I was hoping this day wouldn't come. Emma felt cold. Her mother opened an old box. Letters, documents, photographs, and a name Emma had never heard before. The truth shattered everything. Emma Collins was not her biological daughter. She had been adopted. Her real father was a powerful man. Dangerous, obsessive, and controlling. A man who believed blood was ownership. He had stayed away while she was married. Someone else had claimed her then. But now she was alone. The messages, the photographs, the key, all from him. Emma expected to cry. She didn't. Instead, she felt clarity. Running would only prove she was weak, so she chose to fight. She collected evidence, saved messages, recorded calls. When she finally went to the authorities, they listened. Not because she was loud, but because she was prepared. Still, power doesn't fall easily, and Emma knew the final battle wouldn't be quiet. The courtroom was cold. Emma stood alone. Across from her stood money, influence, and confidence. People whispered, a divorced woman. She's imagining things. She wants attention. Emma stayed silent, because truth doesn't need noise. The trial was long, brutal, exhausting, but when the verdict came, the room fell silent. He was arrested. For years of surveillance. For threats. For control. Emma didn't smile. Freedom wasn't a moment. It was a decision she had made long ago. Today, Emma Collins lives alone. But she is not lonely. She owns her mornings, her choices, her future. And when people ask, aren't you afraid to live alone? She answers calmly, fear is a cage, and I already escaped once.